Top of the morning to everyone that is locked on once again. This is, of course, the ladies' room for today. Wednesday, it is midweek. It is the first day inside of the month of October. 2025 is flying. We are quickly and swiftly approaching 2026. So I hope you guys start getting your resolutions and your plans and all of that together. Because trust me, whether you're ready or not, the new year is coming. Christmas is also around the corner. Mariah Carey and her one song, she is defrosting very nicely. So she'll be back with us very, very, very soon, along with the sounds of the Baron and the Yvonne and Miss Melda and Miss Mary and the Brush and bring out the ham. Yeah, that time coming. The sorrel and everything, that time coming. So we definitely hope that you guys are getting ready. Let me introduce my guests for this morning, and I got two of them today. Two menace, I call them. Two tests. I have Riggy, of course, and first time in the ladies' room with me, Happy Boy is also here.
Yes.
Morning, gentlemen.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Riggy, how you doing today?
Doing good, bro.
Yeah.
Excellent. Bro.
How was the night?
It's good. Had fun. Yeah.
You had fun?
Yeah, it's fun last night.
Okay.
Yeah.
What kind of... I mean, I want that fun too. So what kind of,
Nice.
you did?
I went to Dang Lavu. They are like a singing and thing. There's like karaoke and thing.
Oh,
Fast
okay,
shoot.
okay.
Full of vibes for a while,
Ah, okay. Proper thing. Happy, what you seen, boy?
I did normal, bro. I did normal. Just
I
cool.
see
just
you're happy now. The last time I saw you, I wasn't doing too well. You was frustrated.
A whole year ago. A lot has changed in a year, bro. A lot has definitely changed in a year. I'm happy.
Look, they start on the live already. Tell them don't come here and cry.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, check. I mean, and that go happen. That's just, boy.
Ja boy. But let me just before we continue, let me just big up the people on the live. Good morning to Valerie, Shanti as usual. Good morning. Precious is here. Petra is here. Abigail, how you doing? Marianne is also here. Tamisha is here. Linda is also here. Good morning, ladies. Share up the live, hit that share button, and let us get the show on the road. Happy, anybody you want to big up before we start?
Yeah, big up everybody on the live. Big up everybody listening. You know what I mean? Yeah, just everybody, man. Everybody.
Find the boss happy and shoot, boy.
The man name, boy.
Boy, I tell you
So
something.
I mean,
Absolutely.
Riggy has been here with me for a bit, so I kind of chat with him a little bit. I spoke with Rooney G earlier in the week as well. How was the Carnival 2025 season for you, though?
It was good. It was a successful one. You know what I mean? It was boy. Sometimes I just can't find the words to express it, but
Right.
the season was spectacular for me, bro. A lot of opportunities, a lot of doors open. You know what I mean? A lot of boy, it was just a wonderful season, and looking forward to next year because I have a lot of good things in store. You know that I want to bless the people with now. You know, I want to continue to show that growth and show them how much I've evolved
Right.
in this music thing now.
Right.
So,
Right.
yeah.
And you took part in both competitions, right?
Yeah, both
And you
Power and Groovy, but made it in both semifinals and made it in the Groovy finals.
Okay.
Yeah.
Finals though, how was that whole experience for you in terms of being on the stage as a finalist? You know, there were about, I think about 11 or 12, 13 of you.
Yeah, 13
but
of
you
us.
made the final cut, as we say. How did that feel for you, and what was that night like?
It was surreal, bro. Like, being on that stage that night, facing that enormous crowd now, it was like, bro, something that I can't express, but I know that I wanted to be there. I know that I had to go out there and give my best. I couldn't come and give no half thing, no nothing short of greatness now.
Right.
So planned a spectacular performance, and I went out there and executed it, and I think that I executed it to the best of my ability, you know. At a point in time, no, I got so comfortable on stage, I didn't want to come off. But I remember, you're doing something. As much as you're happy to be, as much as you love it. Remember, stick to the plan. Come on here, execute, and just leave now.
Yep.
You know, and it was wonderful, bro. It was wonderful, and I'm looking forward to more days like that. You know, more opportunities like that in the coming future, man.
I would have told you in private that you did a real amazing job
Yes, man.
on the
Appreciate
stage,
that.
but you know, I'm just saying it publicly now. I think your performance was one of the performances with a wow factor, you know.
Yeah,
Beyond
thank you.
the
Thank you, bro.
performance and thing, what you did on stage, it was extremely well crafted.
But that was crazy. You look
Are they
well
having
put
a-
together,
Naz,
but
are they having a moment? Is that?
yeah.
Are they having a moment? Oh, oh my God.
it look-
this guy.
It looked well put together, but
Right.
I sat down and I planned a performance like since semis results came out. I planned what I wanted to do and how I wanted to execute it and stuff. And I had my homeboys and them, about 3 of us. We went and we sat down. We went by mixers and we had a couple beers and thing, and we just sit down and we just planning, notebook writing, people
Listen,
watching
guys,
us
when
like,
the ideas is coming,
yeah, but you know,
trust me.
and I said, all right, this is what I want to do. That is what I want to do. And big up Jello too, you know what I mean? Jello was a part of the production team, helping me put together certain things, you know.
He's
So
called the room this morning, but it's okay.
yeah.
I'll deal with that after
But,
12.
Basically, I came up with the idea for the performance, you know, and what I wanted to do. Then I went to the different persons, dancers, this, that, you know what I mean, to thing. And then I still had people that gave me ideas, you know. So, you know, you're never too big
As
to
a
learn.
young
that.
artist, though, is it difficult getting persons on board to support you and follow the
Yeah,
vision?
because, you know, not there's people that don't believe in, you know. There's people that feel like, I wonder if I should invest my time or money into this, you know, like, how I go get it back. You know, it all comes down to belief now, you know, so you have to believe in yourself same way now. And if you could do something, you do it and try to prove to the people like, yo, you know, take a
You
chance
have what
on
it
you know,
takes.
you know what I
Yeah,
mean? Because
yeah.
the whole point of me, the whole mission was for me to go out there and prove to people that I belong here, you know, and I think I did just that, you know.
For sure.
Yeah,
For sure.
yeah.
Before we jump topics, though, just a couple more. That song Flowers, though.
Yeah.
I have 2 questions about that song.
Yeah.
Right? What inspired that song, firstly?
Bro, I wrote that song when I was in Canada last year in the cold. Like, my grandma passed. My father passed first, and my grandma passed. And then I was out there in the cold, and I was so depressed. Like, I want to come home so bad.
I wasn't doing well.
No, I wasn't doing well at all. No. And I remember I
yeah.
went to a park, and I had on just a sweater, and I was sitting in the park, and I started to reminisce on some pictures that, you know, of my grandma and this and that.
Right.
And I think it was around this time, you know, because October, because that's when my grandma passed. And I started to reminisce on those pictures, go back on pictures, watch pictures and stuff, and I say, you know what, boy, I wish my grandma was here, because there's times when I want to speak certain things and I can't
Definitely
speak it, no, but then
condolences to
I
you,
could have
man.
go to my grandma and she would have tell me certain things about my dad, how much I look like him, how much I remind her like of him, you know, and them kind of things. So Frost had sent me the rhythm, Frost had sent me 2 rhythms, you know, and I sat down and I built the song, come up with the song. The song was structured in a different type of way, and so I say, you know, as soon as I come back to Grenada, I go and start to record the song. And I wanted to come home so bad. I came home December 20, the last day in December last year, and I went straight to the studio, and me and Frost started to put on the tune, put on the song. Well, me and Jello started to put on the song first. And Jello said, yo, you see that idea? Put in that part in the song. He was a good man. Big up Jello again. Jello tell me put in that part, and I recorded the song. I said, Frost, let me drop the song. No. I said, nah, boy, you too early. If we put out the song, nothing don't going on now. I said, all right, here, send the rhythm for some other artists. Let me get some other artists on the rhythm. And we send the rhythm for Dash, Lava, Terra. But, you know, these fellas was busy, you know, they had other stuff in on their hands
Around the
doing,
time.
so, you know, as they were saying, yeah, we go send the song, we go think it. And I felt like that would hold back the song to a point where, you know, it dropped late and da. But the song basically came up on me missing my relatives and so on, and you know, wishing that I could have told them certain things before they passed, and not having the
Definitely
opportunity to do it.
condolences to you, man.
Yeah.
Here's a controversial question now, though, and I promise you that no other broadcaster will ask you this one. This one is a me question, right? So you penned the song,
Yeah,
you came back to Grenada,
yeah,
about to release it or releasing it, season come around and stuff like that. And then there's another guy
yeah.
making his return back into the industry with the same theme
Yeah,
as you. And it's not even a power.
yeah.
It's a same groovy.
Groovy.
Did you ever feel like you made a mistake, or maybe you should have hold back yours, or maybe yours wouldn't do too well because he making a comeback?
Well, I initially I thought you know, well, I know my song was supposed to drop months ago before the date it really dropped, you know what I mean? And I got angry at the producer because I said, bro, I've been telling you, let me drop my song, and you keep telling me, hold
was
it back,
after
hold
you
it back,
heard
hold
the
it back.
next-
Yeah, that's
okay.
after. I didn't really hear it. A day I got a call from an artist, a well-established artist, to say, yo, I day on a rhythm day from Export, and we're gonna drop a rhythm day. But I realized, like, the man sing a song like yours. See, yeah? See, well, I see you been previewing your song for months, so I mean, drop your song and still drop your song. So, you know, I dropped the song, and big up Shoppy. Shoppy is a legend. I'm glad he made the comeback this year, you know. Me and he actually sat down and we had a nice conversation, and I respect Shoppy for that, because when everybody was making drama and confusion on the internet, on the media, trying to, you know, compare the two songs and push this narrative of somebody stole this or somebody this. He came to me as a big person, and he had a conversation with me, and he told me just ignore all the drama that's going on, you know, and focus on pushing your song. And I will focus on pushing my songs. It's two great songs, you know, that we try and make the season good. And I respect Shoppy for that, you know. And yeah, man, I look up to Shoppy. Shoppy is a legend. I did feel a way knowing that there's two songs out like that, but
That's what I want
at
to
the end of the day, I mean, at the end of the day, yeah, I mean,
Your boss.
I'm being honest. Yeah, I did feel a way that knowing that is, because I felt like, bro, that was a topic that I thought would have sold for
exclusive.
me. I thought it would have sold for me, but then he came and sing that same song. That just showed me that, yo, you're vibrating on the right partner, the right frequency, you know. Because if you and a legend like Sharp, we could come up with the same idea and sing it.
Right.
Telling me that I am, you know, I'm where I'm supposed to be now.
Yeah.
So
I was actually looking at something that said, you know, ideas or they're floating around in the universe.
Yeah,
right? Every
yeah,
idea,
yeah,
every thought,
yeah,
everything.
yeah.
You know, and it just takes persons on that right frequency, that right
Yeah.
vibration to kind of just reach up and kind of take one. You know.
it's
So-
most of my songs, I get the inspiration from the media, like you know, things I see people speaking about on the media, you know, often. You know, I will take it, throw it down in my notes on my phone and keep it there, and then I'll try to come up with something, you know, that people can relate to. Or most of my songs is things that I've been through now, you know. So somebody told me once, yo, boy, just make better music when you're hot. You know, so I feel like people had to
You're
hurt
hot.
me more. Yeah, let me just create good music.
Yeah. When you're leaving our box alone, one box.
Yeah,
But
bro,
I mean,
yeah.
before we jump, I just have two questions for both of you though.
Yeah.
You know, Power Soca dominated, you know, this Carnival 2025. Do you guys feel a type of way as groovy artists, or
Nah, man,
is it a motivation to keep pushing, keep producing music?
Last year was groovy. Groovy dominated last year.
Right.
This year Power dominated. You know, as a man, I just do both, but I feel like I gravitating more to the groove right now. The groove, the mid tempo, the road music. You know, but I didn't let it get to me. You know what I mean? I didn't let it get to me. I performed in events that I had to perform in. You know, I pushed the type of music that I had to perform in. So when I go to, I know the Horse Fit, the Crave, the this, and I push the power tunes more. You know, when I go to the groove, white and groovy, this kind of thing, I push the groove. You know what I mean? So I kind of balance it off now. So it didn't really bother me. You know how now.
Or would you really?
Yeah, I mean, as I would have told you before, every music have its place and its purpose.
True.
You know, we might see Power Day in front, as you say, but we just had like Blessing take over the world. Like, recently. So that was Groove. So Grenada attacking the whole market of music on all fronts.
Right.
And you know, it's possible to make an impact with both groovy and power music. That's my answer to that question.
I remember you were telling me that day, everywhere you go is Miss Oshide.
Yeah. When Coco come here, scrolling on your phone,
Yeah,
and all the
yeah,
you know, you
that-
see
all
it's
the
Coco.
hand,
The
yeah.
greatest Ben was like that too.
Greatest Ben.
Stories.
Greatest Ben was
Yeah,
like that
so-
too. Yeah, for sure. And finally, before I really get into what we had to talk about today, I heard you mention you got to set to the producers. So we got my producer friends, you know, the Pecklin, you know, Frost is my dog.
Yeah, big up
Yeah,
Frost.
Frost is my dog.
Big up Peck
You
Jones.
know,
Yo, Frost.
R.I.P. to Bill the Vibes, of course.
Yeah, of
You
course.
know, but how is this battle, boy, with artist and producer? Now? Like when you know there's a song y'all talked about, you know, releasing it, whatever thing, and then the song just don't get released. Like in your situation, for example, where you were asking for it to be released and the producer held it back and whatnot. Like who? I guess is a sort of a two-part question. You know, who is really in control of the release? Is it who penned the song, or is it the producer who now controls the beat? And secondly, how do you now really and truly get the producer to drop the song when you want them to drop it, or when you think is best as the artist?
Well, I would say it depends on what song you did now at the studio with the producer. If it's a rhythm, you might finish your song now and you might say, you know, yo, I want to drop that now, boy. Da, da, da. Maybe because of the topic you're singing, you don't want it to, you know, to fade out, or die out. So, but then there's other people on the rhythm that man mightn't finish his song. That man maybe rather this person mix and master his song, so he had to send his song here and he had to wait to get it back, to send it back. Producer don't want to drop the rhythm with 4 man and 5 man a day on it, and then the next man dropping after. So you know, you go have to wait, depending on if it's a rhythm. But if you do a single, then I think you and the producer could come to terms and say, you know, all right, here we dropping on this date. Let me get master mix, We dropping on this date. I want to drop this. So you pay for your mixes, you pay for your master, and then yeah, you could say when you want to drop your song.
Okay.
But if it's a rhythm, you have
So
to
it's-
wait
so
on
the
everybody
rhythms
else.
are a bit more
Yeah,
difficult.
It is.
Okay,
It is.
okay.
It is.
I think it's important, you know, as an artist to have a good relationship with producers or your producer. You're supposed to be real cool with your producer, where you all
Yeah,
have an understanding about what is the goal for what you're trying to do, when it's supposed to come out, etc.
True.
I mean, when they have disagreements, sometimes, you know, over singles, sometimes artists take songs and they go and they build it over somewhere else. I know big songs right now that started elsewhere, and you know, artists found that they wasn't moving with urgency and they move on, etc. You understand? So the most important thing as an artist, really, I think actually, is to be on the same page with your team and the producers we're working with, because you can't really go nowhere by yourself in this industry. I think. Yeah.
Right. It seems like it has its frustrating moments though. Yeah.
Hey, it had times producers will send you a rhythm, make your record and rhythm, and then they don't drop it, you know. Like I went through that for years, you know, man, sending me rhythm, bad rhythm, record song, and I say, yo, but that's a good song. And then waiting, and then man say, I go hold her back for next year. And you do get in the song, bro. Like next year come and you still don't get in the song. You know, like, and all of a sudden they go say, watch, I will send you an next rhythm. Bro, why? Like, I have some good day on that. Let me drop it now. Is it because you didn't get who you wanted on the rhythm?
it, right,
or
right,
some
right,
type
right,
of thing?
right.
I don't know, but
Yeah.
that happened to me a few times. You know what I mean? Like, me and producer had to follow. Like, not follow, but I got angry. You know, like, yo, I record and the thing, drop the thing now, come on, you know?
But big up the producers, same way.
Yeah, man, big up the
same way.
producers always.
Pick up the producers all the time.
Yeah, man,
Alright,
the men
so-
does work hard.
Yeah, for sure. Happy welcome again to the ladies' room, and you know it's all about
yes,
controversial topics. So this was just the icebreaker, you know, long time we
Alright.
didn't chat with you and everything. So
course.
just doing a little catch up. You know what I mean? So let us get into the meat of the matter today, guys. Of course, our number is 440-9595. You could call in, you could send me a voice note or a message, or you can leave your comments under the live. And if you're on the live, please hit that share button. Here's what we are dealing with today. A woman notices her man liking every single picture of his ex on Instagram. Even the old ones, as far back as 2015. Is this just harmless scrolling or a straight up red flag that something is going on? I'll take it again. A woman notices her man liking every single picture of his ex on Instagram, even the old ones as far back as 2015. like 10 years ago, boy. What? Is this just harmless scrolling or a straight up red flag that something else is going on? 440-9595. Let us know what you think. Is something going on? Is she overthinking? What is happening here? Riggy, let's start with you. Let's take your comments on this one.
Well, I need more information, for example. So when you like them old pictures, like them see them pictures could be like already, You understand? It's not like when you break up, you're going on unlike all the pictures from 2015 or whatever.
Yeah.
So the pictures could be like already, so you don't know whether, where's the case.
But he like the new ones.
Well, if you like the new ones,
He like the new one, he like the old one, he like all of them. He like in picture. He's a liker.
I mean, things scrolling. You're liking thing. I mean, okay. Is she upset if you like other girls' pictures besides ex? Like, is she upset then? I need more information because...
Listen. You have all the information here. The young man has taken it upon himself in a full-blown and committed relationship to go onto Instagram on his phone, right? Go onto his ex page, decides to dilly-dally there for a couple minutes, scroll, like stories, like picture, like highlights, like everything, right? And he got caught red-handed.
Okay. Well, you see that
So the young lady is asking if something is going on there, or is she being delulu, as we say? Is she overthinking? Or do you guys think that something is still going on between this young man from Wester Hall and his ex? Much more information you need? Happy way saying
Me, I don't know, but it could be a situation where, they just make peace between each other now. Like they friends now, and you're just happy to see, all right, she progress.
Whoa. Listen, one thing I learned as a man. One thing I learned as a man,
You
brother,
never do that.
if you're in a new relationship, becoming friends with your ex is an executive decision.
True.
executive
They have to
decision.
go through, they have to go through the proper channels
Well,
and things.
it could be like that. It could work like that. Now there's people that fall out with their ex, they separate, and then them is just friends. Not me, not me. That can't be me.
Now we just go on the block. I mean, we hear things, we
that's
hear
not me.
stories,
That's not me. Like once we not
Uh,
partying no more, then
Yeah,
you
but-
can move. I don't want to see
but I
you.
mean,
You know what I mean?
think about it though. All of us have friends on IG.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
Boss, I scrolling on IG. For me to go now and type in your name, to go on your picture, to like up all your pictures and thing, there must be some form of interest there.
Nah, man. Remember?
Otherwise, you'll
remember,
just be scrolling through IG and when you see
it's
it.
ever- the thing didn't she say he typed the person name? Remember the algorithm, bro. So he could be scrolling and he just see her and let me see what she been up to, and he just go and she think
No, but the thing is,
Boss, the
no,
thing would give you one picture.
No, here,
It give
wait,
you one picture,
no,
you like that
yeah,
one,
wait.
and then you
You
go
go
on the page now,
No,
right?
hold on.
You go on the page now, and you
must
like
go on
the
the
rest.
page. Hold on, you don't must go on the page because look, if it's a case where they're reconnecting, right? Right? So they fall out, whatever, but they make peace, whatever. Now she freshly on his feed. So now the algorithm giving you whatever you like. So if you see one picture, you like it. See your next one.
more go pop
More
up.
go
you
pop
know?
up. Just throughout the time scrolling out throughout using social
Yeah, but then the question for the current girlfriend now is, why you liking it so much in the first place so that the algorithm will, give you some more? Why you're not on her page? Why is the algorithm not giving you your current girlfriend's pictures. Let's
Post
go there.
more, baby. Post
You
more.
understand?
Post
You
more.
understand?
Post more. I go like your
Oh
stuff
my
more, bro.
God,
You know?
listen
I don't
something.
just scroll Instagram and like, bro. Like, that's just me. I just scroll and like,
That's all it is, though.
Yeah, scroll and like, and same for Facebook and things. What two things I see I like, I scroll and I like, engage with people stuff,
Engage with people.
Engage.
Engage with the content, eh?
Yeah, the
The content, all right.
Boss, engage with people. Listen something. I know, man. Man ain't going and like up all them picture and thing if something else ain't going on.
But yeah,
And becoming, all right, what is the purpose of becoming, of mending things with your ex? I mean, what is the purpose of that? What is the reason you do that?
but some people just want peace in their life. Some people just forgive themselves, forgive the people that hurt them, and they just, to move on in life. They say, you know what, I don't want no enemies. I don't want this. I don't want that.
But I
You
can
know?
forgive
And then
you.
it could be on a terms of how they ended their relationship too, You know? Maybe they ended their relationship on bad terms, but not really, they don't really hate each other, And one day something just, and they just started to,
Yeah, but I could not be an enemy and still not talk to you and still not like your picture on Instagram.
Well,
I could not be an enemy, and I don't even have you on Instagram. I don't even
That's
I
true
just
because
day my phone
I
taking up
just,
space.
I doesn't like,
Me and you good, you know what I mean? If I see in public, I say what you seeing, you know what I mean? But I don't. The algorithm is not feeding me with
before I come here, before I come here, I end up on one of my ex Instagram for real. Like I was just scrolling and I just saw the picture and I checked the profile and I went straight to the followers to see if she unfollow me, and some just said, why you unfollow she? Because you and she do they on that link in terms of what a whole 2 years now. And I realized she following me still, so I said, don't make sense unfollowing her. Let me just leave her there and just come off, And I didn't like nothing, I just come off.
But you went on the page, right?
Yes, I went on the
Yes, you went on the page, right? Okay. You went on the page.
I mean, sometimes I just
You
want that
went on the
glimpse now to
page.
see, all right, let me see how you're living, you know what I mean? Your dog.
The
let me see
man
how you're living
erased
now.
all the defense
let me-
there. The man
Yeah,
just-
but then you understand the man.
erase the defense
Yo,
there.
You know?
you in a quote all right now. You just said your whole defense straight to hell. Because you go on the page now. You understand? What I mean? You're interested.
No. I just, how I meant, let me see how that
You want to
was.
see how they living.
Let me see how,
take a glimpse.
Let me see if you're following me still now.
see.
You know? Let me see if you're following. I could be following you all this time and you unfollow me a long time ago, I go hate that feeling. I go feel weird. So I just check to see if you following me. I won't even bother to unfollow you. I just leave it because then we doesn't interact anyways, So, yeah, it's just that.
I personally think this man trying to have something with the ex in the background of the girlfriend.
You feel?
That is all going on here.
Yeah,
You
that's
understand?
right, bro.
And it could be happening already because the fact that you just go on that profile.
Nah,
You
but here I
understand?
said,
And just like up.
No, but here,
So-
that's
so-
like
so-
public in it. So why would he, just like up all the posts instead of just sending a DM?
But who tell you to send a DM?
No, so he sent a DM. So he taking
The
a
man do
private
all
and a
that
public
already,
approach.
brother. The man do all that already. And then he go home. Now, let me tell you something, I can tell you exactly what go on there. That man,
Why?
I can tell you what go on there.
Well, yeah, well,
I know I'll
that-
be on the place. Let me tell you exactly what go on
That
there.
man
Dred.
cheating.
That man, he and the ex, they meet up, they squash everything, so they good now. They do a little something, right? He bring back all the memories and all the things from back then.
My lord.
The boss go home now, he sit down on the couch, and he shups in, because all he thinking about is what he just get, what he used to be, boy. And then he start to miss her now, so he gone on the IG now, and he gone on the profile. And he just start to scroll and just, start to watch back and thing. Thinking, what do they buy,
I'm gonna tell
Think
some
they
real
guilty.
specific story. And
I feel he's the
our
reason why they
friends.
break up in the first place, man.
You feel so?
Yeah, because you missing her, man. Like you sit down there and you're vexing and you remembering where you used to get and this and that. Me, I don't care about that. Like, if you hurt me, I don't want to see you nowhere around me. I don't want to have nothing to do with you if you hurt me. Like, not
Right.
even a apology I want from you. Yeah, that. So I feel he
But
that
he's that
hotter.
kind of man, boy.
Yeah, boy, that me, boy. That's me. I a Scorpio, you know, bro. That me, bro.
And
Like
to change your name from Happy Boy, Jen.
I could be very mean when I ready.
He's mad boy. That man always
Hey,
likes it.
Yo, and I like to block. Yes, that me. I like to block.
You like to block.
If I go through my phone, bro, I can show you my blacklist, bro.
Maybe that's why them producer the gays, maybe they'll block some of them. Yeah,
Nah,
stop blocking them producer.
I have a low tolerance level, bro. You know.
But
so-
let me
so-
bring it to you guys though. Picture this, right? You have a girlfriend. You don't have to be her ex, right? But
Mm-hmm.
you would be comfortable with your girlfriend just on IG. Liking up man thing right through the specific guy. Everything
Well,
he posts. On the
Now,
time he posts a story.
IG is
she
to,
on that.
to
Like.
but then if it,
IG is to what?
it's a like that what we do on IG for. to like.
What?
But let me show you. If I see something that looks suspicious, I always liking this guy thing,
that
all
is
these
what it
things, and
is.
then yeah. I will start to think
That'd be
something.
suspicious, right?
Yeah, I will start.
You might
I will
even
start to
sing
think
a tune
something.
about that.
You never know.
You understand?
You know, like
That
I
is-
wouldn't,
that
I
is-
wouldn't ask you, you know,
that
'cause
wa-
I don't want to seem insecure, and I want to ask you about, you know, but I go pay attention to it now. You know what I mean? So I go zoom in on both profiles now and see what kind of link all you really have now, you know what I mean? I will go through comments, see if
You
you
go pull up a
commenting on
report.
things, you know? I will see if he commenting on your stuff and this and that and how you replying and them kind of thing now, you know, before I come and I tell you about it now. You know? Like I wouldn't just come and make talk for likes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What about you, Ricky? You be comfortable with that?
Boy, likes is likes, bro. We free to like whatever you want on social media, bro. You understand? That is, you know. You're free to like whatever you like.
Watch. Are you saying that now, eh? Put all in that situation.
But we hot those songs, you know?
Put all in that situation. All of these are that them. All their real feelings. All of these artists are them.
What are people saying? What are comments saying?
Artists have the most feelings
boy.
on the planet. I swear.
Me?
Trust me. Somebody said they'll study that. Scheduling the meeting down in the
Yeah,
DMs.
but I like mine to be all about me now, you know. When we dealing, be all about me. I don't mind if
He
you have
probably
friends.
messaging her and she not responding. So he doing
you
all the
trying to get
things
your
to get
attention?
her
Yeah, to get your
attention.
attention.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
all right. Oh.
Yep. Because all your man does do that, eh?
True.
I see. Listen, something. A girl stop talk to a man the other day. I see the man go and post a story in a specific color in his stories just to see if the girl will respond. And
She
posting,
respond?
what you post again? Who said men can wear pink? I see the boss do that. I see a man. I see a man
boy.
done it last week. Just to see she will say something. Happy turn investigator.
You know what I'm telling you, bro? Like you had to be logical about certain things now. You know, so as a man, like I tell you, Instagram is for liking stuff. I don't mind you liking this, you like it. I don't expect you to be on Instagram and you don't like it, nothing.
You see, Petra just say sometimes people like with no reason. They just
Yeah,
liking
I
for
mean,
liking stuff.
that's
Oi. Like for no reason, all they say. So you just see something and just press like your
Yeah.
finger just.
You're scrolling on it. Pop. Yeah, but I just
But
scrolling
honestly,
Yeah.
how much thought it has put into liking a picture?
Me?
Yeah.
A lot.
No, I mean, yo,
A lot.
I believe.
Yo, if a celebrity posts a picture, Adrian, like DJ Khaled or one of them, me like it there because at the end of the day, my like don't even do nothing there.
True.
Out
Yeah.
of these thousands, I like a thing. Me like it that, but if my brother, you know, a girlfriend or whatever, post a little something. But then no, I have to be careful now who it is. Like if I see a little body, you know, post up a little thing. I had to be careful because, you know, DJ Karim name on that day, he just looking a type of way. You know what I mean? So I'll watch it, I'll turn the phone up, down, sideways thing. I put a lot of thought into that.
Watch, I
My
find-
name under your post mean a lot.
I find personally, a lot of men don't know likes public on Instagram. Because the kind of thing I see some of my brethren liking it.
Yeah, I'd stop. I'd stop.
Yes, sir.
I guilty of that, bro. Like I'd just like I'd stop. Like
No, well,
certain
I
people.
understand
feel
what
like
you say
you
because,
just gas
like,
up certain people too when you like updating and
telling
them kind of thing.
You understand? And then
Yeah.
now, hear the conversation now. Yeah. Happy Boy does always like my stuff.
Yeah, another one. Yeah.
He does always be under my pictures.
I don't
You
want that. I don't want that.
understand? You understand? Yeah.
I don't want that. Me, I personally, whoever like my stuff, I just like back their stuff. You know what I mean? And me and my ex had that kind of issue too. Like she would tell me, "Oh, you're liking everybody thing." And whoever follow me and I see they like my stuff, I will like their stuff. You know? If I see somebody come and they like 5 pictures in mine, I'll see, wow, that wasn't. I'll go on the profile on
I
the
like
page.
5 in them too.
I know I would just scroll and once I see I like now, give them back the love now. You know what I mean? I don't stoosh.
You see that way you can't jump to conclusions, guy.
I don't stoosh now, you know what I mean? I give him. Sometimes the man see the girl like his stuff.
Yeah, no
So he
man
was
just,
like,
you know,
what you like him
reciprocate.
over? And he go back now and he give her 2 like now,
See
you
that?
know?
Shamira says, my likes are very important. I use mines wisely. That
Well,
is it.
well, true.
Or you could not put thought into your likes. That is a public thing. Hey, okay now. What are you doing
What?
inside here?
That
But
is
no,
what-
all of these artists and them, all they just like to see all their name now. So all they just liking thing. Or they just want to see all their name on that.
Now I see we just take likes too serious, bro. Take social media too serious, bro. Like on a picture. Understand?
I don't know, but I hope that man and that woman get to have a good conversation
Tamasha
about
says
what's going
people
on.
will definitely try to read you from what you like. Exactly.
Yeah, that's true.
Imagine you's a man on
That's true.
Instagram, eh?
That's true.
Imagine you's a man. Always liking post some strippers. What you think them girl and them go think? You think you ever get in a life?
Yeah.
Them girl and them go said, nah.
Hey, all right, let me show you how I does operate,
A
bro.
man like woman who,
Like, bro, I just scroll through stories and thing, and I'll see girls post pictures and videos like in bikini and this and that.
And you're liking that?
No, I go refuse to like that.
But like- but liking
no,
that?
no. I'm telling you, I'm being honest with you, bro. I liking the other posts where they post like they sit down somewhere normal or they post maybe the dog or this and that just to show people like, yo, you don't like that, man.
Yeah, but you was still on the page, bro.
But
yo,
You go and find the normal post.
dread
all
thing,
of
eh?
the-
That's the dread thing. That man change his story about 4 times. eh? That man don't know which side he on the dread.
Yeah, like-
That man change his story about 4 times. eh? Yo, alright, okay. Okay, I see how we doing it, okay. Java. But I would say, be careful with that like button. That is my whole
But
thing.
I believe
Be
in
careful with that like
confusing the public too. Yes. I could just like some random thing to make people think they understand, but they do understand sometimes.
Boss, if you're there on a stripper page liking,
No, well,
That's-
I wouldn't be.
you ain't
You will
confusing
see my
us.
name, there, but
you ain't confusing us.
but there are certain things you could like and throw off the public, bro.
But they like it, you don't understand the algorithm.
Hmm?
You don't understand the algorithm, bro.
Understand
you
the
have to.
algorithm?
You have to.
Yeah. Understanding the algorithm is important.
Yeah, I like that too, Vinci girl picture. Yeah, Vinci thing on
Yeah, it does just show up like Instagram. There's no dog.
Nice side works. But I would say be careful. And to this young lady who had the scenario, I would say, investigate a little more. Y'all seem to think that the women intuition is always on point. So I'd say investigate a little more. You understand? But man is man. If you're on that page, like in everything,
It's just
Trust
Instagram,
me.
my girl. It's just Instagram. You know what I mean? It's just social media. But like I'm saying, investigate if you want to investigate, you know? Yeah.
nah, I do a little investigation. Listen,
Sometimes
we experience with that. You're missing somebody, you block them, you go and unblock them, see what they're doing, then block them back. You understand? Then, maybe save a 2 pictures or whatever. Then you go now, you unblock them, you go in the chat and you want to say something, but you ain't saying nothing, and you want to say something, and you're there. Next thing you come out the chat now and you say, man, it is whatever. About an hour later, you come back now, you're gone on the pictures again. You can't do that thing because you ain't really want they, know that you're still on them. So you watch the pictures, see the story updates, whatever, and then you block them again.
I ain't have time to
Me,
all that, man. Yeah,
maths, bro.
It's a bona profiles, man. You know, you make a fake profile.
Oh,
and just view
God.
them, man.
Yeah.
God, deep in the thing, bro.
Yeah,
Huh?
if I block you, I block you, man.
Deep in
I
the
don't
thing,
think
brother.
No, man, I'm
Yeah,
not that
deep
you
in it, bro.
and block you back and come on. Man.
I don't.
Yeah,
That's
Oh,
Yo, all you had to sing about that next year, boy. The bona profile on there,
profile.
boy.
Yeah.
On
Hey,
there,
you
boy.
see, and you just know them. You see them profiles on them that they in your views with, and the name is numbers and this and yeah, die them. Yeah, careful, boy. Hey, woman master you them. If I give you all a story, I can give you all a story. Alright, so
Yeah. We did that. Tell us now.
last girlfriend, right? Bro, like anybody mention me in something, all right, my page is an artist page on Instagram. So anybody mention me in something, like she would go and follow them, like them. All right, so me and all you good. I know me and all you good. She don't good with all you. All of a sudden I go see, like find a day, like she good with Riggy now. Like, you know, she and Riggy start talking. You know, she and Karim start talking. I don't know, like, girls that she see me and them good, she will start going and talk to them, message them. This and that. I don't know if you're doing, follow them. I don't know if you're doing that maybe to see if you will find something one of these days.
Right.
Or they will post something with me one of these days in some kind of way and some kind of thing. So I didn't know, she gave me she phone to do something for her. And she had logged in on my laptop too, and I realized messages was coming on my laptop. So when I go through the laptop now, and I click to switch profiles, I realized there are two profiles logging on my thing. It's a one with a no profile picture and she one. So the one with no profile picture is some kind of funny name with some set of numbers. So something just tell me, go through my stories on my phone and see if you see that thing on your phone. So when I go through my stories on my phone now, I realize I see that same profile in my stories. You know what I mean? Like, what I do in there now? Because I did block her from seeing some stories already. so no.
When that guy would catch out, and I was like, what is that?
Watch. We done.
We got.
Night time. Big up to my bro Dylan.
Hey, as a good fella, guys, as a good
C4
guy.
family, big up.
As a good guy, I just had to be cautious and think because I feel like I had a stock on my back now, you know, like you know, I can't be myself, I can't do nothing, so you know.
You too happy?
Say too happy, bro.
Nevada, Beacon Insurance, Western Union. Thank you so much. This was your ladies' room for today. Ladies and gentlemen, happy boy. Thank you so much
Yes,
for passing
yes.
through. Riggy, thank you.
Easy.
We got.
Ladies Room comes to you compliments of Renwick and Thompson Limited, Beacon Insurance, and Nirvana Health Spa Detox Center and Natural Health Store.